Hey guys, and thank you for joining me for today's plan with me. The week I'm going to be planning is the week of March 7th through March 13th. I'm going to be planning it using my kit SK8 from my shop. And so this is the kit that I was kind of inspired by Mardi Gras with, and Mardi Gras has already passed. I didn't use it that week. I had been really busy, and I ended up just using some washi tape, and that's how I planned last week. So since I love this kit and I want to use it, I'm gonna go ahead and use it for this week, even though I'm a little late as far as Mardi Gras goes. But I'm still gonna use it anyways because, you know, I made it, I love it. I think the colors are cute, and I mean, you really can't go wrong. I mean, there's nothing specific on it that like says Mardi Gras, so I think it'll still be okay to go ahead and use this kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna jump in. So if you caught my other video, I did a video earlier this week because I've kind of been MIA as far as YouTube is involved, and the reason for that is because I kind of you know, we've just been really busy with cheer and with work and stuff, so I hadn't had time to film. So I still was planning, so as you can see last week's, you know, I still have all my stuff in there, but I haven't actually, you know, put my videos up. I actually filmed a whole bunch of them. I just didn't end up editing them and adding them to the channel. I'm still back and forth on whether I'll still edit them and upload them. I think I will, because there's no point in wasting the videos, because I mean, I did film them and I did plan. So I think that what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up editing them and uploading them just randomly one day, since I do have them on my camera. So for today though, I'm filming this week, and I'm actually doing it for the first time with my new camera. So I did purchase myself a Canon G7, and that is what I am using for this video. So I'm trying to get used to it. You know, I had to obviously get new stands and stuff like that for it. So I'm just kind of excited to see how it comes out. I also purchased some new lights, so I'm hoping that the lighting situation is a little bit better, with the exception of the shadows that I'm creating. But overall, I think the videos will come out a little bit nicer. At least that's what I'm hoping. So let's see, I put the top strip there. I think, do I want to put any on the bottom? I think I will put a sticker on the bottom just to kind of bring it out a little bit more. It's been a while, a couple weeks since I've well, I mean, I did do it the last week, but it's been a while since I've actually sat and planned, and because like last week was just super busy. So let's see how it comes out. I gotta get back into the groove. I mean, I still, like I mentioned, I still use my planner and stuff. It's just the formal planning part of it that was lacking because I was just too busy, really. I mean, we had so many cheer competitions this month. I think honestly every weekend this month except for one, we had a cheer competition, and then other than that, it's been work. So what I want to do is I want to try out, so I have these clear color dot pens, and I think I want to actually try writing out the days in there just to see how it looks, because I want to change it up a little bit and just kind of try different things. I don't want everything to always look the same, because you know, everything ends up looking the same. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, because I think this green will just kind of make it stand out a little bit more. So let's see if that's true, and let's see how it works. The only problem is that I have horrible handwriting, so I'm always nervous to, when I write anything, because my handwriting is just the worst. My mom used to always tell me that I should be a doctor, but yeah, no, I'm not a doctor, but my handwriting is still horrible. And actually, I've seen doctors who've given me prescriptions, and their handwriting is a lot better than mine. All right, there you go. So I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Can you see that there? There you go. Yeah, doing it with the green, I think it kind of made the colors kind of blend a little bit more. So I wanted to add that instead of just doing it in black. So I did the green. Next thing I'm gonna do is, so I debated how I was gonna do this. Usually I put my work schedule and cheer schedule and then other things that I have going on. But I think for this week, I'm probably gonna start with all the extra stuff first, and then I'll go down and do the basics so that way everything fits properly. So the first thing I'm gonna put is that I have a doctor's appointment on Friday. So I have that at 9 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that sticker there. That way I can block off there. And the reason I'm doing this is because I kind of, so if you watch my channel, you know that my work schedule, you know, it's always a little bit flexible as far as like my hours. As long as I'm there for core hours and I get my hours done, we kind of have a little bit more flexibility. But since I do have the appointment, I wanted to drop this down first. That way I can plan my work schedule around from that. So I'm gonna put my doctor's appointment. That way I know it's mine and not the kids. Okay, so there's that. And then the next thing that I have going on is Athena has a private on the 13th. So we're trying out this coach that one of our friends recommended us to, and we're gonna go ahead and just try them out and see how they work with her, just because, you know, it's always good to get, you know, different coaches working with the kids, because, you know, kids respond to the way different coaches explain things and stuff like that. And so with their coaches, they do amazing, but I'm just curious to see how they'll do with this other coach, because, you know, they were telling us of how good that coach was. So, you know, we just want to try it out. There's nothing wrong with trying out different coaches every now and then, just to kind of get your kid, you know, just more experience, more practice. You know, there's no such thing as too much practice. So she has a private on Sunday. And then what else do we have? Oh, the other thing that we have, which I don't know why I like hesitated coming up with this. Oh, well, first let me put, so my daughter Ginger, she's been working on this project, and it's been to do like a research project on someone. And then so she has had to write papers and stuff like that. And then so on Monday she has to do, it's called like a living museum. And what they do is they dress up like that person, and then they have like, they set them all up. I think it's like in the library or something. And then like you go, and then when you press their button, they like say like a little, you know, a little like clip of the person that they wrote. So she's been working on hers, and she's been rehearsing it at home. So she decided to do Selena. So she has her little note card where she has been practicing, you know, what she'll say when people press her button. And so she's really excited for that, and that's gonna be on Monday. So I wanted to write that in also. And then I think, let's see, I'm gonna use one of these here, or should I do that one? Let me see. I'm gonna do this green one because I kind of really like the green, how it's looking out. And this is going to be our gym yearly fees are due. And so the reason I'm writing this one is because this is not like our gym membership. This is the yearly fees. So, you know, they have annual fees that they take out, and that's gonna be due on Thursday. So I wanna make sure I note that on there so I remember. And I have it in my budget planner, but I also wanna put it here just, you know, to remind me, you know, throughout the week, since this is what I carry most. I don't actually carry my budget planner with me. I use it at home. But since I carry this one, I wanna make sure that I note that on there. Let's see, and then the last thing that I'm going to put is, let me see, I'm gonna use the green again. So on Sunday evening, so if you've watched my channel for a while, you might remember that a few months back or a few weeks back, I mentioned that for my daughter's birthday this year, I didn't want to do like just so many gifts and stuff. I actually wanted to get them something like, you know, just more memories, more spending time together type things for their birthday. And so for my oldest daughter, what I did is I went on there and I purchased her tickets to see Dua Lipa. And that is actually this Sunday, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna take her. They did change it though, because it was supposed to be like kind of like a meet and greet thing. Like the tickets I purchased her, she was supposed to be able to go, and then you go like VIP backstage and stuff, and then after that you got to take like pictures with her and all that. But because of COVID, they kind of canceled that, so they like refunded part of our money for our tickets. We're still gonna get like some souvenir gifts and all that kind of stuff, and we can still go in early and all that. But as far as being able to take a picture with her, we're not gonna be able to, which is kind of a little disappointing because that was kind of like the whole point. But I think she's gonna enjoy the concert either way. So that is gonna be on Sunday. So now that I have all those, let me see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my weekend banner. So I'm gonna have to figure out which sticker I want for that. And I kind of want to keep it a little bit more like same tone throughout, same colors design throughout. I have some other stickers, but I kind of want it to be a little bit more basic for some reason. That's just kind of what I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna do this one that matches the top, and then I'll put my weekend banner on top of that. Okay. And then get my weekend banner. And so yeah, like I mentioned, I've kind of been MIA for a little bit. You know, I've been doing my videos, I just haven't actually been editing them and uploading them. But nothing has really changed with us. It's just been a lot of cheer constantly because there was a lot of cheer competitions, and then it's been me working extra hours. So if you caught I did a catch-up video to kind of just catch up since I've been away for so long, and then in previous videos, previous weeks, I've mentioned that let me see. Okay, that I was doing also that extra assignment at work because I signed up for a stretch assignment, and so that is like where I end up working extra hours on top of my 40 hours. And so I do anywhere from 10 to, well, it could be 10 to 20, but I think the most that I've done so far is 17 hours extra a week. So I've done 57 hours a week, and it's just an extra assignment that I signed up for so that I can kind of, you know, get more exposure in the company and learn more and all that kind of stuff. So that has also kept me really busy aside from cheer because, you know, I'm working so many extra hours. And as I'm mentioning that, I will say that, oh, dang it, I moved. As I'm mentioning that, I will say that I am very grateful for my husband. He's been kind of picking up the slack at home since I've been super busy. So he's been 100% there for the kids, taking them to all of their things, and yeah, and all that while I've been working extra hours. He's been making sure that they get to practice. He's kind of been helping a lot with dinner and all that. So I'm very grateful for him because I don't know what I would do without him. There'd be no way for me to get it done. Let me see, so put this down to 5, right? So it's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 9 hours. So I'll probably stay till 6 so I can hit my 10 hours. Okay, then that will give me my 10 hours. So I'll probably end up working from home in the morning, and then I'll go to my appointment, and then from my appointment I'll go straight into the office, and then I'll work for the rest of the day. So that's kind of going to be my plan for there. This is why I wanted to drop that stuff first, so that way I had like I could figure out what hours I was going to do. And so I have these stickers from Planner Kate. They're the samplers, and I've had them there, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this work from home one, because this morning will be from home and then the rest will be in the office. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that there. And then, do I have anything else? No, I think that's it for there. So yeah, so there's my work schedule already put out. It's gonna be the normal. I've been doing 12 hours every day. So it'll be 12 hours Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I'll end up doing just 10 hours. But it'll be skipped through a little bit during the day when I have my doctor's appointment. Next thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm going to put their practice schedule, and that usually takes a minute. It's very consistent. Right now, this week, there's no extra practices, there's no competitions, so we're in just the basic schedule to where my second oldest, Ginger, she practices Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Athena practices Wednesdays and Sundays, but she will not practice this Sunday, not only because we have the concert, but because this is the start of spring break, so they do not have practice on Sunday. So I just am gonna have to put her practice for Wednesday, her private on Thursday, and then she already has her private on Sunday. And then they do have tumbling classes Monday and Wednesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on there. So it's not as crazy as a schedule used to be. They still have, you know, practices, but it's not as bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that real fast, you know, fast forwarding a little bit, because although it's not as crazy of a schedule, it's still like a process to put every single little thing. So I'll go ahead and put that now, and then I will catch up with you guys as soon as I finish. Okay, so I went ahead and put their cheer schedule like I mentioned. There's no extra practices. They do have a couple tumbling and a couple of privates, but overall it's a very basic schedule. As you can see, it's not as crazy as it used to be or as it was in past weeks. It's a little bit more mellowed out, but they still, I mean, have their standard practices because season is not over yet. Next thing I'll do, so I'm trying to think. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the corner. So I mentioned in my catch-up video, and I don't know if you guys have had a chance to look at that, or if not, go ahead and take a look, that that we've been ordering HelloFresh. We honestly have just been enjoying it so much. It just makes dinner so much easier, and we're not like struggling or like, you know, trying to like think quickly what to make for dinner, because as much as I enjoy and I know that planning our dinners out for the week is the best option, it just hasn't really been happening because we've just had a lot going on. And then when I'm not working and we're not in cheer, you know, we're kind of tired, and at home we've kind of been slacking as far as like home responsibilities have been. And so we've been doing HelloFresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this weekly tracker on here, and I will track the dinners, but I had already put them on here. So for our box that we got this week, we got Italian chicken over lemony spaghetti, 1 pan pork carnita tacos, meatballs, warm butter shrimp rolls. So those are the meals that we got from HelloFresh. So I wrote them down on here, but I'll go ahead and I'll transfer them here. And then for Friday, we do our homemade pizza. And then for the weekend, I put kind of what I would like to do. I like the yakisoba noodles, and Costco has like a kit, so I think I'm gonna buy that. And then I think on Sunday we're gonna do burgers. So I wrote it down on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on here because this like smears a lot and stuff, and so it doesn't really stay on there. So I'm gonna make sure that I add that on there. So I went ahead and I put that sticker on. I'm gonna make sure that I put my workout sticker, and then I gotta put my water sticker. So let me kind of fill this out. So this will be water intake, water, workout, and then this will be dinner. And then I'll go ahead and fill those in real fast. Okay, so I went ahead and wrote down all the meals that I kind of mentioned that we have from HelloFresh and the ones for our weekend. So those are there. Next thing I'll have to do is put my to-do list, or my to-do. Oh, I don't want to put purple again because I have purple there. So let me put green. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one here. And then I'm going to put the to-do sticker. And then I'll put my checklist. So previous weeks, what I did was I put multiple checklists on the side, and some of them, so there was my traditional to do, and there was my one for my social media. But I will not be doing that this week, because if you caught me on Instagram, so if you don't already, you can follow me on Instagram at Plan with Soto. I posted on there that I am getting my content planner. So I ordered the content planner, and so I'm going to start using that to plan my social media stuff, especially, you know, since I've been really busy. I think it'll be good to have a dedicated planner where I just focus on, you know, what I have to do for social media. And so since I've ordered the content planner, I'm not going to add the social media stuff here on the side. So this will just be my typical to-dos. And so because of that, maybe I should do, I think what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try this out, and I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'll try it out this week, and then I'll kind of get a feel for it, and then, you know, determine if it's something that I want to continue. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this cleaning day one right here. That way I can kind of keep track of the things that we need to clean, since we do fall behind because, you know, we both work all week and then the girls have practices and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna put a checklist on the side where I can put all our cleaning tasks, and then that way I can mark them as we get done. So it'll be certain things, you know, like taking out trash and laundry, which if you can hear right now, we actually do have a load in the dryer. But yeah, so we can check out laundry, you know, picking up the restrooms and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to fill this out, but I think I'm gonna do that so that way I can kind of keep track of those tasks there. Anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else major that I need to add onto this planner. I don't think so. I think I did a really good job of you know, not rambling too much and having everything already laid out. So, given that, I really do think that this is all I really need to get started, and then I'll fill it out as I go. So if you see, like on this here, I kind of have like checklists and stuff throughout the days and stuff. That'll probably be the way this one turns out. So it always turns out, I always start blank with here, and then daily as I go, I'll start putting stuff in here, or things I need to remember, or things I need to do. What I did last week, and I might continue this week, is I did put work meetings in here as well. I didn't have them in here because, you know, there's certain stuff that I don't want to really be sharing or talking about as far as work's concerned on social media, but I think I can make the meetings vague enough to where it's not like I'm talking about work stuff, but I do note that I have meetings that happen, and I think that'll be good because it's just a little bit easier to, you know, plan around, like in case anything happens, like if there's a day that someone needs to be picked up from school early or whatever, I can see if I have any meetings or stuff like that. It'll just kind of help with planning, I think, because I really enjoyed having it on there last week, and so I think I'm going to continue it this week. I'll just end up, like I mentioned, keeping the descriptions real top level. That way I can, you know, have it in here, see my schedule, and then I still have room around to take notes. And so that's why I really do like these dot pens, because with these dot pens, you know, I can put a dot anywhere and then it becomes a note. So I can put a note on there just with the dot pen. So yeah. But other than that, that's all I really have for this week. Like I mentioned, I do have a video that I uploaded, or I'm going to upload. I'm not sure where this will fall in the lineup, but that kind of just mentions where I've been, what's been going on with our lives, you know, since I've kind of been gone for a while. I did that video just to kind of update you guys. But I'm back. I'm excited. I have my new camera. I have my new lights. I'm really excited to get going again with YouTube now that things have died down a little bit with cheer and I have more time to dedicate to this. Also, I mentioned in that video, but I will mention here again, I actually did finally sell out of my Etsy shop. So I had 2 purchases come through. I was so very excited because it had been a couple months since I had opened and I hadn't had any orders. So I was getting a little bit discouraged, but 2 people did place orders and I did get those orders shipped out, and I'm just so excited and so thankful for them. And I'm kind of hope that, you know, it kind of helps bring my, just, you know, gives me more hope as far as continuing on my sticker shop. That being said, on this weekend, so I believe it's going to end up being on the 12th, I'm going to release my made kits in my shop. Those are already designed. I already have them designed. It's just working on the listings. So I'm probably going to put those up on Saturday. I might try and get them in on Friday, but honestly, I don't think it'll be till Saturday because I do have to go in there and create the listings and the images for it and all that. So look out on Saturday. My new designs will be in my sticker shop, and you guys can check those out and make your purchase. That is on Etsy, and you can find me if you just search for Plan with Soto. Other than that, that's all I have. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any videos or notifications when I upload those back my backlog of videos, like I mentioned, I did film, I just hadn't edited. So if you subscribe, you'll get the notifications as soon as those are uploaded, so you can kind of see, you know, what has been going on with us throughout the month. Yep, but I hope you guys have been having a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed my plan with me. I hope the quality of this video was a lot better and the lights were better. I'm really excited to check that out once I get to my computer. But yep, that's it. Until next time. Bye, guys.